Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you are. This is your dailies, and today we shall be reading the energies for the 6th and the 7th of April. And today is the new moon in Aries, so a good time, a lot of good changes gonna happen soon. So guys, I hope you all are positive, and if you're yet not positive, you will be, don't worry. Alright, so I want to change the format of the dailies from today, and we are going to have for each sign we are going to have one oracle guide and 3 cards pull out, so that we can read your energies to more details. So without much delay, let's start. Alright, we start with the fire sign. Alright, the fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do we have for the 5th and the 6th of April 2019? Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Let's see what Oracle has to say. Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Alright, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Yeah, this deck, if anybody is interested to know what deck is this is the Answer is Simple Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette, and she is a very well-renowned psychic, and she is an author, a vibrational healer, and she's a spiritual teacher. So if you want to know more about the decks, that I can, if you're interested, you can write to me. I can give you the links or the names, and if you're interested, you can get you ones. Alright, Aries, what do we have for you? Turn on the light. Alright. Leo, see the light. What's wrong with fire signs and the light? And here we go, Sagittarius, change the scenery. Okay, let's see. I have a feeling, Aries, that maybe it's time that you see things in a different light altogether. See things from a different perspective. There are things which are dark in your life, or there are things which you feel are hidden from you, and you need to see things from your soul level and not from your ego. I mean, your ego will always point out your flaws. We have a habit of seeing things which are not right from our ego perspective. Oh, I'm not good. Damn, I always make this mistake. God, I'm so stupid. So maybe it's time to let that go and let your soul take over. Your soul will never point out to your flaws. It will always point out towards your perfections. So while your ego will see everything as your failure, your soul or your spirit will see it as the steps or the processes and progresses. So maybe it's time to see the light instead of the darkness. So let's see what tarot has to say about it. But okay, Leo, it's again for you, it is see the light, right? What does that mean? Now maybe again you are suffering from illusion of your ego that you are either better than others, or maybe you are not as good as others. So it is that false sense of separation or isolation, from the people. So think of everybody as equal. Nobody is greater than you, nobody is lesser than you. So do not have that, the term that we say, stink eye. Don't have that stink eye. Don't see the beauty of people and see the beauty of things. So don't think, if you see somebody's success, don't think that you are lesser than that person, and vice versa. So everything or everyone who is there in your life is a part of you, is an aspect of you. So if you're feeling inferior, you are not again accepting where your strength lies. And if you're feeling superior, then you are dishonoring the strength, or as we say, the divinity in others. So in both the cases, it's you need to free yourself from that stink eye, or again the eye of the ego. All right, and then we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have changed the scenery. Maybe it's time for you to change your point of view. Maybe you have a very narrow point of view while in general, and you are only looking at a few options. But if you ask your soul, or free yourself from, but just by changing the scenery, start maybe you need to connect more with nature, and maybe you need to go out. Maybe you're lacking imagination. Even in trading, you're lacking imagination. You're thinking in terms of, okay, price goes down, I buy, price goes up, I sell, that kind of, that set mentality that you're stuck in. Maybe a change of scenery will show you unlimited possibilities, or a different perspective. Alright, so let's see what Tarot has to say about it. Alright, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do we have? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Last cut. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Aries. Ooh. Okay. Leo. Sagittarius. Very nice. Bottom of the deck. Let's see the bottom energy. The Hierophant. Doing things traditionally. Trying to do things the conventional way. Going more depth, knowing more than what you already know. Trying to know or mastering a particular skill. So here, let's see, Aries. See this? The King of Cups, somebody who is emotional, who understands emotions, who empathizes, but at the same time a person who does not wear his emotions in his sleeves. And with the Ten of Swords. And this card, well, alright, and this card. So, Aries, listen to this. You have felt lost in the battle, hurt, or you had given up. You had felt tired, lost, given up kind of mentality. Now you understand that battle is over. It's time to turn on the light and see things differently. See other things in your life, And when you do, you come into this. You know more. You have already lost the battle. Now you know. You know now. You have learned what the things that you shouldn't do anymore. So it's time for you to turn on the light and become the King of Cups. Become a person who is aware of things, know things, and now are seeing things, seeing the strength of things instead of focusing on the negativity. So should you or should you not, as an investor in this market, should you play in the market or should you not? Yes, you should, because you have learned from your past mistakes. You have learned. You have higher knowledge now. You have learned your lessons, you know. So it's time for you to turn on the light. That means see the strengths of the market, see where you are good at. If you're good at speculation of short term, do that. If you're good at speculation of long term, do that, because your past experiences have taught you what to do and what not to do. And now you don't wear your emotions in your sleeve anymore. You do not get worked up easily, you know. So a good time for you to change your perspective and start playing in the market. Alright, Leo, what do we have here? The King of Pentacles, you are practical, materialistic, grounded. You know how to play your game and play it well. And you have an apology coming in, Leo. Is it because of this? See the light? Is it because you saw things in a different light altogether, and now with this higher knowledge, you know, you realize that either you have to apologize to certain people, places or things, or you have to forgive yourself, or somebody will be approaching you with that. Maybe you invested you know, in some project where people or somebody had lured you into, and which didn't go well, and so you saw them as losers or cheaters or whatever, and now they are coming back with this small cup of apology towards you. They're starting fresh. Or it could be that because of this, you are seeing the good in people now. You have started seeing the good in people. So now a little bit of empathy. A page. Remember, it's not the king, it's the page. So it has just started to identify the emotions, understand the good in the situations instead of only focusing on the negative, because you have higher learning and now you are grounded, you know how to make decisions, you are practical, and you can see what is good and what is bad in this financial market. And because this is the king of materialistic things or materials, a definite good time for you to start investing or start playing in the crypto market. But change your perspective, Leo. Start seeing the good in people whom you look down upon, and start seeing the good in you where you felt inferior. Okay? Alright, Sagittarius. A change of scenery. Just change your perspective. Get out wherever you are, Sagittarius. Don't be a couch potato. It's time you come out, because you have the Nine of Cups. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're happy. You're emotionally very happy. Or it could also mean that you've been drinking a lot. Maybe you are in your room, busy trading, not willing to move out. You are more hooked to the knowledge, or you need to know the tricks of the trade. And you are busy, Eight of Pentacles, busy, focused on work, and that is making you, the more you're focusing on work, the more smug you're feeling, the more, you know, you have a tendency of either you're drinking too much of coffee or drinking too much of wine. So it's time to give your body some push. You know, you need to just change your scenery, just move out, connect with nature more. Or that is one perspective. The other perspective is, you are happy, you are almost there, you are very focused on the work, you are learning, you're very focused, but somehow you are not getting the result that you want, and that is the reason of your focus. You're focusing on this material, on this pentacle, so that, you know, it comes to you, but somehow it's not coming. Maybe you need to change your scenery now. Maybe you need to start looking at things a bit differently. You need to start playing a bit differently in the market. So is it a good time for you to start playing in the market or to trade in the next 2 days? Yes, it is, Sagittarius. But only thing is, keep in mind, just change the way you look at things. Just change the way you look at your thoughts about the trading market overall. Alright? Okay, now we come to the earth signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we have for them? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, these are very thick and very big cards. They're new, so they're not easily shuffled. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we have? But the overall market has been good, don't you guys think? What is with you guys? Did y'all do good? Please leave a comment. It's always nice to know whether you're making good profits, you had some losses, or whatever it was. Just drop in. People are, there's no harm talking to each other, right? And I read each and every comment and I reply to them as much as possible. So please, I appreciate each and every comment of yours. Thank you. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what do we have? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, rebel. Ooh. Virgo, take no offense. Capricorn, start anew. There you go. Earth signs. Let's see what Tarot has to say, but before we start, alright, Taurus, it's time for you to go beyond the norms that your subconscious or your ego has been teaching you, or the things that you know. It's time to go against that. Maybe your heart is telling you something, whereas as per the rule book it is something else. So it's time for you to rebel, go against it. You see this guy, there's this traffic card standing here, stopping his way. He's bothered. Look at his hair, it's all punk, a pink bicycle, tricycle, and he is on because he is rebellious. He just doesn't care. He doesn't know. Sometimes it's good to rebel. Sometimes it's good to rebel and to take a chance. Alright, Virgo, take no offense. Sometimes we have such, we are so stuck in our ego that whatever we do, we always think of the past, the things that have happened in the past, all our bad experiences of the past. They keep coming and we try to equate the coming of the future or the present with what has happened in the past. No, Virgo, you need to let go of that. You shouldn't take offense. Forget and move on. If you say that you are moving on and yet at the same time, every time you go to take a step forward, you keep thinking of the things that happened bad with you in the back, then how did you move on? Common sense. You didn't move on in that case. You didn't forgive and forget. You need to forgive and forget. And look at Capricorn, start anew. So it's like, as if earth signs are telling me a story that I think all three of you are in the same energy. Somebody's just starting. Start being rebellious. Stop listening to what others are saying. Stop listening to what the world says. Stop listening to what advices people give you. Listen to your own self. Be confident on your own choices. And then comes Virgo. Stop thinking of, the past. Stop keeping things deep inside you. If somebody had been bad in the past, does not mean will continue being bad till the rest of his or her life. You need to move on. And if you say you have moved on, then why are you thinking this way? That means you haven't moved on. You need healing. And then the next step, Capricorn, you start anew. You have gone through these two. Now you are starting fresh. You are like the butterfly. Look at this You see this caterpillar? This caterpillar thinks that this is his life, whatever he's learned, till he goes into the cocoon. And then out of it comes a new caterpillar, and that's no longer in this shape, comes out as a butterfly. Be that butterfly. Don't think of that you are going to be you have been born a caterpillar. Doesn't mean that you'll die a caterpillar. You'll become a butterfly, and again from the butterfly you'll become the pupae, and then you'll become the caterpillar again, you'll become the larva, the cocoon, and then again the butterfly. So that is the cycle of life. You need to start. Alright, let's see what tarot has to say. What signs? Damn. I think both are very quiet signs, so it's difficult for them to go out or move out. They say they do, but I think it's difficult for them somehow. I don't know. I mean, you guys leave comment, let me know. I am water, so I don't know. Water takes the shape of the container it is in. So if you throw a water sign in a pitcher, it'll take the shape of the pitcher. If you throw it in the sea, it'll mingle with the sea. So we are very flexible, right? Water signs. Alright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The materialistic ones. Okay, let's see the Pentacles. Taurus. See? Virgo. There you go. Capricorn. Yeah. Okay. Very nice, Capricorn. Justice, balance, deserving what was rightfully yours, or paying for what wrong you did. That's justice, that's balance, Libra energy. Alright, so let's see what Taurus has. Taurus, look here. You have been listening to a lot of BS. You have been listening to a lot of people, a lot of lies, a lot of people with their knowledge, and you have been carrying away, but now you are not ready to listen. Enough of people, Three of Cups in reverse. Enough of teamwork and listening to people and whatever they say and listening to their advisors. You're sick and tired of it. You want justice. You want balance. And because you want balance, you are rebellious. You are rebelling. You don't want to be with people anymore. You don't want these liars. You want to cut them off. Enough of these liars or people who have been giving you all kind of stories but ultimately did nothing, or ultimately you listened to their advice and you went and you faced losses, or you face the consequences because you have been listening to people or trying to empathize with them or trying to understand them, but now you're no longer ready. You are ready to rebel. So should you or should you not in the market? Yes, Taurus, if you have that confidence back and with this justice card and rebel, definitely you should. You should. But use only your brain. No more listening to people. No more listening to advisors of people. Take charge of your own life. Okay. Virgo. Too much stuck in your head. Too much of old thoughts and your thoughts. Remember, it's again ego. It's not because you have seen and you have gone through, that's not the end of life. Life can be much different from what you have seen and gone through. Maybe those were the karmic lessons or lessons that you were supposed to know. And now that you have known them, it's time for you to know something different. So take no offense. Don't keep them in your heart. Move on. And see, and this is the reason you feel stuck in this. Again, the air energy, both of you, you have it. You have the King of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords. It's the stuck energy. It's all in your mind. This idea of victory, had this been this, it would have been, a new victory. But here, you're stuck. No new victory, nothing new for you. Delays. Why? Because you have too much inside you. And again, Four of Swords in reverse. You're anxious. You're not taking time out. You're trying to prove your point, or you're trying to get what you want. And remember here, Virgo, listen to this, or rather everyone, please listen to this. This is, if you are a believer of law of attraction, understand, if you want to change your future, or if you want to change yourself, you cannot do that with your old patterns, habits and thoughts. If you have the same old patterns, habits and thoughts, then there cannot be anything new in your life. So if you want something new in your life, you want a new relationship, you want money, you want growth, you have to start thinking differently. You have to let go. You have to really move on. Not say for the sake of moving on. You actually have to move on, because here comes justice. Here comes justice, balancing it out. So Virgo, if you are keeping offenses, if you are judgmental, if you are thinking that, this is what happens, and this is what I know, and this is how I have seen things happening this way. Oh, I have seen this happening. I have usually noticed. If this is your thought process, this will not let you relax. You will not be able to take any time out, and there will be nothing new. It's going to repeat, because that is what you're focusing on. This is what I know is wrong, that is what I know is wrong. So if you are thinking of wrong things over and over, what are you going to manifest in your life? All wrong things, because justice will give you what you ask for. So Virgo, should you or should you not in this market? I don't think. You should take some time out and first clear your mind, clear your ego, and then start. Capricorn, let's come to you. Beautiful Capricorn. So Capricorn, what I see is you had a lot of confusion. I think last day also your reading was really good. I mean, you are going through some good time. You have done a lot of healing, Capricorn. So you had a lot of confusion. You went inside yourself. Virgo energy, the Hermit. You went inside yourself. You asked yourself, you went inside and you asked yourself, where am I stuck? Why am I confused? What is making me confused? And then you have come out of it. You are no longer confused. Seven of Cups in reverse. The confusion is gone, because justice has come in. The confusion is gone. You are no longer confused, and you know things inside. You have taken time out. Sorry. You have taken time out with yourself. You have introspected, and you know now, and you are ready to start new. Beautiful Capricorn. So should you or should you not in this market? Yes, Capricorn, you should. Like I said last day, yes, I remember last day I said, if you don't, then who will? So the same thing now. Capricorn, you have grown, you have healed, you have come out of whatever shit had been holding you or making you feel stuck. So you are out of that energy. So yes, a good time for you to invest. Alright, let's see our water signs. What do we have next? Our intuitive water signs. Now, I do not have any special liking for water signs, though I am a water sign. But yeah, some people have asked me that, do you favor the water signs? I am a reader. I read the cards. So if the water cards are bad, they're bad. Doesn't matter if I am a water sign or an earth sign. I mean, as I told you last day, I have water in my chart. I have earth in my chart. I have air in my chart. So I have a bit of fire in my chart. Right? So everybody has every element in our chart, because none of us are 100% emotional or 100% rational or 100% energetic or 100% materialistic, right? So it is, we are a balance, and we are never 100% masculine or 100% feminine. So if you see a king of sword or a queen of sword, don't think, oh, that's a queen but I'm a man. We all have masculine and feminine in us. The emotional aspect of ours are considered as the feminine sides, and the practical or the materialistic or the energetic side of us are the masculine traits. So every one of you can be a feminine and a masculine balance inside in your charts, right? Okay, let's see. Water signs. Yes, I'm feeling extremely chirpy today. I really want to reach out and talk to you guys. Maybe the new moon. The new moon is going to bring out this childlike behavior in all of us. But beware, or just caution. Don't, sometimes, as you've seen a child throwing tantrums, breaking things, demanding things. So this energy can also stay, because when you're childlike, you're very fresh. You're thinking things differently, and you're ready to start things which, as I kept telling you, things which you have been planning so long. Maybe that hitting that gym, or starting that Nutri-Shake that you wanted, or maybe buying that car. You'll see those plans taking shape now. Now is the time, because from tomorrow onwards Mercury starts moving, thank God. And Jesus, what a time it was. And so Mercury starts moving, so you see that. But along with that childlike playful energy comes this energy of the child tantrums, those childish tantrums. I don't want to eat this, I don't want to do this, I want this, I want this, I want this. That kind of energy. So, and excitement. Alright, let's see. Water. What do we have here? Cancer. Stick with it. Yeah, stick with it. Stick with whatever you're doing. Scorpio. Decorate. Ooh. Pisceans. Put others first. Alright. So Cancers, I see you have started something. Yeah, you have started something. You're just in the starting steps. You see this guy? It's like Jack climbing the beanstalk, and he's just in the base of the beanstalk. He's just started to climb. He hasn't climbed up fully. He's just started. So don't jump your boat now. Continue. It will lead you to the stars. It will lead you to that castle, and you can steal that goose that lays the golden eggs. But you need to stick with it. So continue doing what you're doing, Cancer. If you are now cut off from the world, and in yourself be that. If you're out of that and you're reaching out to people, like I'm feeling, very chirpy, or somebody is feeling very this, continue doing it. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, Scorpio, time to decorate. Change your environment maybe a little bit for that positivity. Sometimes if we have too much of clutter in our life, and decorate does not mean that you actually go and buy a bouquet of flowers, or go and buy some a new Christmas tree and start decorating. No, decorate can also mean decorate your mind with something new, something fresh. Move the clutter out, like we do those spring cleaning. We move the clutter out, we throw out what don't serve us, and bring in new, happy, cute, little, colorful things. So that's what you mean. So Scorpio, you need to just throw out whatever has been cluttering your mind, old thoughts, old habits, old books, old furniture, old car, whatever was making you feel, maybe that broken armchair which squeaked every time you sat on it, but yet you will not throw it. So it's time for you to throw them out and get new things. Start decorating. If not anything, just rearrange your room a little bit. Maybe that difference will make a difference. You know, you would like it. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you need to put others first. Look into others' needs too. It's not always about you. You know, sometimes Pisceans get into this habit, and I know it. I have seen fellow Pisceans, or I've seen Pisceans behaving this way, that, you know, they are stuck on, it's everything within 5 seconds is about them. You know, that energy, you need to come out of it. Sometimes Pisceans get very carried away. Oh, it's my birthday. Oh, it's my anniversary. Oh, I need this pen, or I need this perfume, or I need this, or why is it happening with me? Oh, why am I always to lose? Oh, why did I lose whereas others made money? Oh, why did I do this? You know, those whys. Why did I? Why did I? Why did I? You need to move out of it. Sometimes you need to think, put others first. You didn't get it because maybe it was not your time. It was somebody else. Somebody else needed it more. Remember, everything happens in a divine timing. So let's see what Tarot has to say. Alright, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What do we have for tomorrow, 6th and the 7th? Alright, let's see what do we have for the weekend. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Alright, Cancer. Very nice. Scorpio. Beautiful. Pisces. There you go. Alright, what did I just say? Oh my god, I don't believe it, Pisceans. Alright, bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. Passion, a passionate person who knows what he wants or what she wants, and knows how to get it, knows how to get success. A very successful and surprisingly get success. You know, not a person who pre-plans it, not the King of Pentacles, not the King of Cups, who knows, you know, that okay, I do it this way and then I get success. No, it's like the underdog suddenly coming and winning it all, and you are like, hey, jaw dropped. How did that happen? Because he's the King of Swords. I came, I saw, I conquered. Simple. Alright. Cancer. Stick to what you're doing because you're out of this boredom. You have been very bored in the past. I see this. You have been bored. Nothing was interesting. Nothing was moving. Nothing was interesting. And you just felt no movement, stuck. And you were thinking of jumping down this beanstalk that you were climbing for your golden goose. You felt, nah, it's not worth the effort. But now comes the world. Things are changing. Things are changing. And suddenly you are seeing success. You've started seeing success. But yes, you're still very, you're just in the stepping stones. You haven't traveled your journey yet. So don't give up hope. Stick to what you're doing, because whatever you're doing is going to lead to success. So should you or should you not in the crypto market, Cancer, whatever you're doing will give you success. So if you have been taking risks or speculating daily, that will bring you success, but you have to stick with it. Don't change your pattern. And if you have been taking time out and thinking of long-term investments, stick to them. Don't change your pattern. Stick to whatever you were doing, because I see the world. I see change coming. I see things going to change for you. Alright, Scorpio. Time to decorate. Let go of the old clutter that cluttered your mind, house, office, wherever, and decorate it. Make it more colorful, cheerful, because you see this Four of Wands. Four of Wands is stability, because you have seen through the truth. You have found out the truth. King of Swords, Page of Swords. somebody who knows the truth now and now steering himself towards success. So you know what is you have done your research, social media, coin market caps, and all those websites that you have for crypto and all. You have checked them all, and you have checked the coin communities, maybe the Discord communities, and you know what is going to grow because you have done a bit of spying, your research, without letting anybody know, and you know now. So now comes stability. It's time to redecorate. Maybe it's time to decorate the portfolio of your cryptocurrency. Let go of the ones which are not serving you and buy some new ones and make it look good. Yeah, could be. So Scorpio, should you or should you not? Yes, you can. I think everybody is getting that today except for Virgo. Virgo, do something please. Alright, Piscean, put others first. Think, what did I tell you? It's that why me, why is it that I, see this? 5 of Pentacles, left out in the cold. Why am I always left out in the cold? 8 of Swords in reverse. This is a good energy. You're coming out of that energy of feeling stuck, feeling hurt, feeling tied, feeling, as if people have got hold of you and put you into straitjacket so that you can't move, but still somehow you feel disheartened because things didn't happen the way you wanted. Things didn't happen. Somebody else got it. Maybe it was your effort, but somebody got the name. Maybe you sold the coins early and somebody bought it, and now that person is richer than you. Could be. You have seen a bit of success, but somehow this feeling that success is not enough, you want more. That is because you think of yourself all the time. You're not putting others first. You are thinking that, oh, why did I sell my Bitcoin? Fine, I made some profits, but now I feel like a fool left out in the cold. You sold it, mate, but somebody bought it. And that person who bought it took the risk when nobody was taking it. So it's time for him, because of his efforts or her efforts, it's time for this person to reap rewards. So don't get out of this mental prison that you have for yourself. You're coming out of it. So come out of it. So should you or should you not invest in this market? Yeah, you can. You can, because you're out of this bad energy, but you still feel a bit left out in the cold. So if you still are brooding on why me, then maybe take some time out, maybe relax over this weekend, get out of that why me and do something for others. Or maybe don't trade yourself, maybe help your friend or help somebody else do some trading. And if that makes sense to you, then you shouldn't. And if you think that, no, I can manage, I'm out, okay, I understand, I will no longer think about only me, then yeah, why not? Then you can go ahead. So you can, kind of. Alright, the last, air signs. Let's see. Air signs. Let's see, what do we have for our air sign? I think everybody is in the mood for some trading over the weekend. Alright. Let's see. Air signs. What do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have? Air signs. Let's see. Air signs. Gemini. Spread the light. Beautiful. Libra. Blow off some steam. Okay. And Aquarius. Give it to God. Yeah. sometimes you need to let go of control and leave it on the universe. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's time, you really cannot control everything all the time. So sometimes you need to let go and just trust that the universe has something better for you. Alright, now Gemini, you are very enlightened and powerful now. You know something. You know some things which are better. Maybe some people need your help. You see things much more clearly. You have that potential to heal people. You are the healer now. So go ahead. Help people. Trader, co-trader, fellow, developer, or maybe even in personal life. Spread the light. Help people. If you are enlightened, it's a good thing to give that service back. Because if universe has given you something good or something, to know that took others, or that takes others lifelong to learn, and you have come to know of that knowledge, you should spread it or share it with others. Okay, Libra, easy. I see you worked up. I see you angry. I see you that flight or fight kind of energy. You need to vent out. You are in that mode, and you have listened to people enough, and you have been listening to them, and but now it's time. You are somehow frustrated. You want to vent it all out. So I'll tell you a good idea. Maybe just, if you are living by the sea, go to the beach and just scream. Vent out. Forget it. But at this point of time, with this kind of energy, Libra, a caution. Do whatever to blow off some steam. Maybe hit the gym. Do some power yoga, or and do you see the synchronicity? It's like card number 59, 60, 61, as if you three guys were like in a chain. It's so anyways, but I would suggest, Libra, with this kind of energy, do not write any emails or reply to any SMSs or sell or buy anything till you have vented out all that adrenaline, all the hormones which made you, which are making you cranky right now or irritated. First vent them out. Blow off some steam. Otherwise, this cooker is gonna burst if you don't blow it off. So the best way to blow it off, maybe go out in the nature, or go inside your shower. Just stand under water, comfortable temperature water, not cold, not hot, and just scream, cry, do whatever. Bring that all out. Let them be out. And once they're all out, then sit, take a deep breath. Then you will see things clearly. You are anyways a very balanced sign. Then take the decision. Alright, Aquarius, sometimes you should trust the person, your higher self, the universe. Everybody has universe inside us. Everybody is a god in yourself. Remember, divinity is inside you, not outside you. So the part of us which is above the ego, which sees the good in us, which tries to love us, do the best for us, that is God. So sometimes you need to trust that. You need to come out of that energy of fear, anxiety. You're trading, fine, but you've made your sell now, you've made your buy now. Now don't fear about it and bring negativity in that. You know what I mean? Sometimes our thoughts bring in those energies. So don't think of those things which you do not want. Rather focus on things that you want. If you have done something and you don't want to think, don't think. If you put a buy order, let's say, and you don't go and check it every 5 seconds. Trust the universe, trust your decision. What are you so scared of? Why do you need to go and check every 5 seconds? Leave it. It'll happen when it happens, if it has to happen. Remember, everything is about divine timing. Alright, let's see what Tarot has to say. Alright, Gemini. Beautiful. Beautiful Gemini. Libra. Here is your card, the Justice card. Ooh la la. Libra, what are you doing? Aquarius. Again, you are in your element. I mean, this is air signs. You are in sun synchronicity today. Beautiful. Alright, bottom of the deck. The Strength in reverse. See this? The Strength in reverse. Not upright, but reverse. So, lack of patience. People are expecting too much from you. So, alright, Gemini. People are expecting too much from you, or people have too much of expectation in this market, but you know the truth. You know, you are passionate about what you're doing. You are using common sense. You know things. You are the Emperor. Taurus energy. This means the divine, Aries energy, fire sign energy. This guy, you see this? He's such a confident guy. He wears red shoes. I mean, show me how many guys can wear red shoes, right? So he is a confident, charismatic person who understands everything, who is very balanced, uses his common sense. So you are using your common sense and starting something passionately new. Maybe some new passion you have taken, maybe towards crypto, maybe not towards crypto, maybe towards something else. Maybe you've just left crypto and as is, and you are doing something else. Or maybe you have quit trading and now maybe you are doing more of analysis for people. Yeah, it could be that you are doing, because too much have gone in. People have expected too much. You see those people expecting too much, but you know better. You see things more clearly than these people. You see things more clearly. You have a good idea regarding this market. Maybe you want to start up as a researcher, a person who analyzes the market or writes about maybe you want to start a new blog about crypto instead of trading, and you are the Emperor. You know it all. You have common sense. You are not carried away by over expectation of the market. So you are planning something, and you know better. So if you know better, teach others, spread that knowledge, maybe through writing. I somehow feel that some of you might even start writing, because you see this hand with a wand, it's writing. It's a fresh page. It's writing something. So could be that you reach out to others through your articles or through your messages, or maybe you start tweeting about what you know, what you see in the market, and making a few more people aware. You could be doing that. Alright, Libra. People have been expecting too much from you, and that has irritated you. You want to blow off some steam now. You want to give it to them. You are in your element. You are in your element of justice. You just want to give it to them. You don't want to take things anymore. This shit, you have taken enough. You don't want this shit anymore. You want to give it back. You really want to give out comebacks to people, but I would advise, please don't. So yeah, Gemini, should you or should you not in the crypto market? Yes, you should. You should, because you know better. You know better than the others right now. You are seeing things more clearly than the others, so you should. Alright, Libra. With this BS, you have had enough. But I would suggest, do not give out to people. Do not go for any communication. Do not do anything stupid till you blow off some steam. Maybe release. Some healing needs to be done, Libra. Release, that irritation or that frustration that you have inside you, and come to your element of balance, justice. And for that, you have the Death card. Something is changing inside you, Libra, there is a change coming in inside you. You're gonna change. You're gonna change. And maybe because of this, people have put too much of pressure on you, or you have expected too much out of yourself, which is not serving anymore. So you go and blow off some steam, come back more balanced, and then feel that change inside you, change in your perspective. So should you or should you not in this market? You can, but provided you do this first. Release every negativity in your brain, all the frustration inside you before you make anything, you do anything online, right? Replying to people, sending messages, writing a blog, writing a review, or whatever you're doing in the crypto market which involves communication. Be very careful about communication. Don't do it in this kind of energy. This leads to this. So first let this happen, and then you find the transformation in you. You come back to your element and then do it. Alright. Last but not the least, Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, trust. You are in your own self, the star, the Aquarian energy. You have to trust. You just wish, visualize. People have too much of expectations, or you have too much of expectations, and maybe because of that you are wishing. You're wishing, oh, this happens, oh, that happens. If this happens, I'm going to do this. If that happens, don't do that. That's control issue. You just trust and visualize and wish for what you want, not what you are going to do with that. Because the moment you plan what you're going to do with that, that is control issue. And if you are controlling, then how can universe step in and do it for you? So sometimes you need to visualize, wish for it, and then let it go. Give it to God. Give it to the higher self. He knows what you want. You've already stated your wish, what you want, and you continue with your work. Start small. Start the Page of Pentacles. You don't have to be the king. If you want to be a successful trader, take the first step. Make an ID, make a login in the exchange. I mean, you're dreaming of becoming one of the most successful traders and you don't have an ID, a login in the exchange. How stupid is that? Right? So you need to start. You see, this guy is just a student, holds this key in his hand. So you have to take this key and open the door, maybe a little peek, maybe open the door a little bit. Wish for what you want and let the universe do its work. So should you or should you not in this market? Yes, you should, Aquarius, but you should without expecting too much or without trying to control the outcome, because sometimes you need to let things to the higher self, because if you don't and if you are controlling, then you can't blame anybody else for the result, can you? Right? So very good air signs. Gemini, yes, you should. Libra, please go. I'll say some prayers for you, but you need to go and blow off some steam. And Aquarius, very good read, but learn to trust. Stop controlling. Alright, that's it guys for the 6th and the 7th. I hope you like these videos, and if you did, please do like, share, comment and subscribe. And if you like this new style of reading, then please do leave a comment. I would appreciate that. And I'm available for private readings, except for Sunday. I read Monday to Saturday, only 3 reads a day. It's not possible for me to read more than that. Please pre-book in advance. Please connect with me in Discord. The links are in the description below. Connect with me there. message me there, schedule a time, send in your details, and then please be on time for your private reads. And I'll see you again with your next daily reads, and I'll be starting a new read from today on, and I'm excited, and I hope you guys would like it. So I would please share your feedback. Your feedback matters a lot to me, where and we have started a couple of new things in Discord. Firstly, we have started something called gems. Those are like points. Each 1,000 points is worth $1. So every time you write something positive or share something positive in the community in Discord, you are given $1. That is 1,000 points. And every time you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you're given $5. That is 5,000 gems. And when you accumulate 40,000 gems, you're eligible for a free private. You can use those points for a private tarot read. And if it's your birthday, we have a new channel there called Birthday Babies. Please, if it's your birthday coming up tomorrow, day after, whenever, if it's in the next 2 days or 3 days, drop in the day your birthday is, and you're eligible for a free tarot read, a birthday special read from me. So I hope you guys liked it, and I would appreciate a feedback. So please do comment and subscribe, and stay positive till this energy stays good in the crypto market. Enjoy trading till you can.